What's up, y'all? This is Brittany Nicole,
And this is William Casanova.
and you are tuned in to Tasteless Radio.
Ooh.
How you feeling, Will?
I feel good. How you feel?
I feel I'm good. I'm very excited.
You look good.
Thank you. So do you. I feel like you wanted to be my twin today.
You know, at the end of the day, I feel like, God makes things happen for a reason,
Mm-hmm.
He knew that we was going to do this show. He was like, you know what? I'm going to make them look real cute. They don't even know it. So, everything's meant. It's meant to happen.
Y'all, Will wants to be like me, and that's okay. He
You
can
know, I
put
tried to
whatever
spe-
spin
all
on it
right.
he wants to, but
I tried to spin it right, but at the end of the day, you want to be my JR, and that's what it is. I
Well,
try to be nice
whatever.
about it, but it's cool. I love
no,
you.
I think it's meant to be. I think that makes today's podcast meant to be because we did not plan this whatsoever.
At all.
And we're dressed just alike, and it's crazy.
Just alike. That's cool. You look cute.
Thank you. I am so excited about today. Tasteless Radio has been something that I've been thinking about for a couple months now. Definitely after I launched my vitamin company, Taste Vita, it was something that I felt was just very natural to dive into. So I wanted to create a space where you can get two perspectives, male and female, that can come together and give you advice and tips on sex, relationships, partnerships, culture, everything in between. That was really important to me. So that's why I created Tasteless Radio. And I have my lovely, amazing co-host.
All right.
Will, I want
you
you to tell them. I want you to tell them about yourself because you're so amazing, and I want everybody to know to know William Casanova.
So my name is William Casanova. From Washington D.C. Shout out D.C. Singer, songwriter, producer, part-time chef, full-time lover, hype man extraordinaire.
Goodbye.
What you want from me? I got, I'm thinking about starting a vice column. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
I'm a jack of all trades. I think at the end of the day, though, I'm just a person that's just like, I want everybody to just walk through life and feel comfortable. I want everybody to feel like, you're home in any room you walk in, because that's how I feel, And I like to project that vibe and make people, just feel like, man, life is incredible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's me. All in all, man. I'm a jack of all trades. Come holler at me, your local neighborhood star. You know what I'm saying?
Period. I love that. When I actually had the idea of doing Tasteless Radio, I met Will from a previous podcast that I was featured on, and my intent was only to bring Will on to do audio.
For sure.
And literally after, what was our first conversation? Like 3 hours?
Yeah,
2 hours.
We was on the phone for like 2 hours.
We were on the phone for a while, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, by the end of this call, I had a co-host.
Yeah,
I was like, I want a co-host.
yeah.
We had a conversation about what we wanted to do or what we were going through in life and just different things.
Yeah.
And by the end of the conversation, I had a co-host.
For sure.
I was like, this is who I vibe with. This is who I fuck with.
For
like,
sure.
we're going to do it.
For sure.
And he was like, I'll be your co-host. And I was
got
like,
you.
yes.
I got
And we've
you.
been locked in ever since. So
For sure.
just a little bit about myself. I am from Long Beach, California, which is kind of a small city, or not a small city, but a city on the outskirts of LA. I'm 28 years old. I have an amazing, crazy-ass 6-year-old son. How do I want to say this? I got into the game about 8-9 years ago, stepped in doing fashion, which is something that is very, very near and dear to my heart, still to this day. And fast forward a couple years, I wanted to step away from that and just go off and figure out what else I'm good at and what else I love, which is sex. So I created a vitamin that enhances the taste of both male and female secretions. So basically, it gives you a sweeter taste down below. So when you or your mate come,
Yeah.
it's sweeter, giving you a full overall or a better overall experience. So when I did that, my followers and my following was like, you got to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Like everything you talk about, I want to hear more of. I want more of. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a fucking podcast. Why not?
Talk that shit. Let's talk that
So
shit.
here we are. Here we are.
You know what I'm saying? Day one with it. You know what I'm saying?
Day one.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to step into this realm with you guys, be uncensored, and just talk our shit.
Or we could cuss. Fuckity fuck. It's fucking lit, nigga. Yeah.
All that.
That's on the hoods.
All that. So let's dive in. Let's dive in. Our
Let's
first
do it.
episode, episode 1, we want to talk about the friend zone.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy. My thing is, I feel like women friend zone men more than men friend zone women.
That's a bar, for sure.
Am I right?
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like men will kind of 90% will, if you're throwing it, they're gonna catch it.
Every time.
Yeah.
I
96%.
Every time. Let me tell you one thing about me. I'm very, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, a lot of things that I feel like a lot of dudes wouldn't say, I'm gonna tell you the real. I'm gonna let you know how it is, and maybe it may. And I'm not every dude, and we're gonna start with that. I'm not every dude, you know, but I think
says every dude.
Okay, but I think that, you know, saying at the end of the day, one of the reasons why, you know, you wanted me to be your co-host is because, you know, I have a valuable opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I just want to start and say that everything that I say is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? From me having homegirls, from me having homeboys, from me having sisters and having a mother and having aunties, and just I listen to everybody talking. I have my own experiences too. So, you know, based off of all those, I just come up with my opinion. And in my opinion, I feel like, yo, if you throw a nigga, you gonna catch that motherfucker.
Right. Men catch it. They're not
it.
scared to catch it. Women, on the other hand, we're very picky choosy. A lot of women, I can't speak for all of them, but a lot of women, including myself, are very picky choosy. So it's very, very easy for me to friend zone you. If I'm not feeling something from the jump, I can tell within the first 24 hours whether or not I'm going to friend zone you.
You know, I always said that too. I always said that females know, like within the first, like it could be just, it ain't got to be 24 hours. It could be in the first 5 minutes of having a conversation in your interaction or whatever. They know, even if they not going, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to be forward with it, but they know in the back, I can fuck this nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can fuck this nigga.
Exactly.
His shoes clean. Okay. He got a nice little shape up. His smile all right. Got a nice little convo. He could get some pussy if he act right.
No, for sure. Definitely.
Bar?
100%. 100%
That's
bar.
how I feel about it.
We just know. I don't know. It's something in us. Tell me, can you friend zone an ex? Have you ever? Let me know if you've ever friend zoned an ex.
So I think it's two sides of this. There's what happens, and then there's my personal experience, right? So I think usually what happens is for both sides is when I think it's dependent on the situation too. I think when you make somebody your ex, you know what I'm saying, you go into a situation where it's like, all right, man, fuck her, man, fuck him, and then, you know, you go them lonely 3 a.m. nights and you're laying there, it's like, oh, I miss her. And then they like, oh, I miss him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or whatever. And so I think it when initially it turns into like a comfort zone type of situation where it's like, you know, that's my ex, but I still fuck with him. That's my ex, I still fuck with her. So I think initially, you know, it's hard to kind of like friend zone an ex, especially because y'all got that connection. You know what I'm saying? How many exes that you done had that after the situation was over, y'all end up getting into like a little situationship that where it was like, I know I don't fuck with that nigga no more, but
I'm gonna give him the pussy.
I'm gonna get that nigga the pussy.
No, for sure.
One thing I know about women, and correct me if I'm wrong, that body count thing is serious. I'm not gonna up my body count if I don't have to, right?
Exactly.
I could not even fuck with this nigga no more, but you know what? I'm trying to fuck, so I'm gonna go get this nigga some pussy because I already done fucked him, so fuck it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
so,
you're right.
I think it gets so that thing too, and niggas like you said, niggas gonna catch it regardless. And niggas could be having 3 new bodies, but man, I'm still gonna hit my ex. Like, what you mean? She know everything I like. She know the fuck I look like. You know what I'm saying? I know at the end of the day, if I got these 3 Jones and I'm texting them and they ain't fucking with me, I know my ex is gonna fuck with me. So I'm gonna just hold her off on shorty. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait till all these bitches tell me no.
Right. Right.
So,
I am not, I don't know. When I friend zone you, I'm not fucking with you no more. That's out.
Okay.
We can be cool and we can have a conversation and you can hit me when you're going through something for sure. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't think I can fuck you after I friend zone you. Now I've had exes that I still have feelings for.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm not putting you in the friend zone, but we're not together anymore and I still want to fuck. So come over.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I don't know. I think that's the cool thing about me too, is that a lot of my exes are friend zoned. Like a lot of my exes, pretty much all of them can call me and be like, hey, I'm going through this. What's up?
Yeah.
And I always felt like I can do the same. And that's just the type of person that I am in a relationship. Like, I don't want to have bad blood. I don't want to go out cussing you out, burning your shit, throwing your shit off a porch. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. We can separate and we can be cool and we can have a friendship past this, depending on how deep it is, obviously.
And that's the other side of it for me. Like, what I explained at first is just usually commonly what happens. You know what I'm saying? For me, one thing that I've realized, like, it always ends bad if y'all continue to keep that situation going. So me, like, at this point, like, once you become my ex, I don't go back. It's just like, because it's necessary at a certain, like, we have to break ties at some point. We could come back together and be cool. You feel what I'm saying? But I think in order for that relationship to transition from one side to another side, we have to have that clean break. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, you take whatever you took from this relationship and I'll take whatever I took from this relationship, and we just manifest that, and we do whatever healing or whatever we need to do. And at some point in time in life, maybe we can come back together and be cool. Maybe we can't. The majority of my exes, I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? There's only a couple that I like won't talk to, and that's because the situation might have been toxic, or the situation just didn't, it just wasn't conducive to my energy and what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a thing too. I think, you can't make everybody your friend.
You can't.
Some people you just gotta like dead off in general.
For
like,
sure.
What, we had this time and it was special when we had it, but at the end of the day, like, this right here is not working for us. So like, and even me making you my friend, I know that you are going to try to make this into something else.
Right, especially when you love somebody. It's like when you love somebody and y'all break up, you kind of just got to cut it off.
You
because
got to.
If not, you're a pawn. You'll forever be a pawn in the situation. So
me personally, I feel like friend zoning exes is necessary.
Okay.
100%.
But friend zoning, that doesn't mean, friend zone does not mean fucking.
Yeah, for
Let's
100%,
make that clear.
it's necessary. It's necessary. I feel like, in uncommon opinion, I feel like you need to friend zone your baby mama or your baby daddy. It's necessary. I feel like when you don't friend zone the mothers or the fathers of your children, when y'all are no longer together, it makes the situation 100 times worse, because y'all still having sex, and so the feelings are still there, even though he might move on or she might, like, I know so many dudes that just feel like they still got say over their baby mama's life because they had your baby, and vice versa. Like, I still got say over your life because you had my baby, nigga.
No,
like,
for sure.
And
Facts.
I don't think it should be like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that if y'all really just are really in it for the interest of the child, I think it's necessary to remove all of that sexual tension and all of that. This is what it was. And it's hard. Like, we created a baby out of love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I look at this baby, it's like, man, I don't like her, but man, all right, man. You looking at you feel what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I'm actually so grateful for this. I always say this. I'm always grateful that me and my son's dad were able to come together to not only co-parent together, but actually have a friendship. Like, I feel like that is so important.
Super important.
If you guys are no longer together, to at least have a healthy co-parenting relationship.
Cordial.
But if you can have a friendship, even better.
Even better.
You can only have a friendship, though, if you cut off all of the feelings.
Have to.
If not, it's going to get messy. You're going to take it out on the kid. You're going to take it out on, not on the kid, but you're going to take it out on the parent.
Yeah.
And that's not cool. I just feel like that's not cool. So I'm so grateful to be in a great space where we're co-parenting and we have a great friendship, and he can be in a relationship, and I can meet the person and I can feel comfortable. And he can feel comfortable that it's not going to be like, fuck, my baby mama's on her way to get my son. She's about to trip. Go in the back. Like, no, we can all be cool. We can all be cordial. I no longer want you. You no longer want me. Well, actually, he still wants me. No, I'm just kidding. But no. But yeah, I made that very clear. I'm like, we this is never going to work again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
For the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that.
100%.
But I can be your friend, though. And you can call me if you need something. And yeah, so that's where I'm at with it.
So I think it's safe to say that we both can agree on that friend zoning, like exes in past relationships, is necessary to a certain extent.
100%.
I agree. I mean, and I don't want to seem so holier than thou. We've all, like you said, we've all been in situations where it's like, yo, we should have cut that off and we didn't, and we kept going, and it felt good. It was comfortable, and it gets like that sometimes. But just, you know, growing older and looking at your mistakes and looking at how do I become better and wiser and whatever, yo, cut that off. Cut it off, dog.
Understand your situation.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that if you have an ex and the bitch is crazy to friend zone her. Cut her off.
Cut her off all the way.
Cut it off.
100%.
If he is crazy, cut him off. If the shit didn't work and it ended bad, cut it off. I'm not saying friend zone every ex.
Yeah.
But the ones that are worth keeping a friendship with, definitely do.
For sure. I'm with it.
Don't welcome any
we could be friends, boo.
Toxic energy into your life.
Let me meet your new nigga.
I ain't know about all that. Let me meet we can meet because, baby, once we're done, it's kind of downhill for you. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, but it should be though. I should look at the nigga that you with like, damn, man, oh, you got a little shit. I don't even step my bands up. Damn, that nigga got a little money on him.
No, don't even think like that. Stay in your own lane and
talk your shit.
Fuck it. If they upgrade, sometimes you know what? When somebody leaves you, they upgrade.
That's a fact.
And that's okay.
That's a fact.
And that is okay. I mean, I've never witnessed it.
That's a show though. That's a show. We need to write that down.
Okay.
Exes and how you feel about it.
The upgrade and the downgrade.
The upgrade and the downgrade. Yikes. Come on now.
Okay.
Topics off
I got
the
that.
rip.
Tell me. So my next topic I want to talk about is missing out on a good friendship because you were too thirsty for sex. Has that ever been you?
You know, we had that conversation the other day when we was at lunch.
We did.
I feel like I'm a dude. Context is important with me, so I always like to provide context before I give my answer. I'm a dude that has played every position on the nigga spectrum, right? I've been an ain't shit nigga. I've been a nigga that's like, I'm kind of there, but I'm kind of not there. I've been a nigga that's in love, like, oh my God, I'm fully 100% committed. And then I've been a nigga that's just like, you know, I'm just floating somewhere, like in between trying to be a good nigga, but I still want to be an ain't shit nigga too.
Right in the fence. Right in the fence.
Yeah. So
that's the fuck nigga fence. Just let you know. Go ahead.
But you know, the fuck nigga. Hold on, you gotta trademark that. That was hard.
I'm just saying, niggas ride the fuck nigga fence, and it's annoying.
Yo, I might have to write a song called "The Fuck Nigga Fence." That's hard, dog. Hey, talk about it. That just described the last 6 years of my life.
Let's fucking talk about it.
But so playing all of those positions, right? I've realized things that I've done wrong. I realized things that I've done that have been toxic. I realized things that I've done that just wasn't becoming as me as a person. And things that in realizing those things, I grew to be better. I feel like I'm a better man today than I've been in years. You know what I'm saying? I've whatever. We're not even gonna get into it, but you know, I've just overcome a lot of shit just personally. Right. So I think just like I said,
shout out to you for recognizing that.
Yeah, you got to. I think you got to realize the shit that you're doing wrong. It's easy for us to recognize the shit that we do right, right? I think it's I can always.
That's a bar.
Yeah, it's easy to recognize the shit you do right because like fuck it, I'm doing it right. You walk in confidence in that. The shit that you do wrong, who wants to lead with their faults and their vices and the things that make them look like, oh, you're not that, you're not as cool as I thought you were.
Right.
Nobody wants to lead with that, but I think it's important that you do address those things and grow and become better. So in that, you know, I've been in situations where I've been good friends with women and crossed that line or tried to cross that line, and it was like, yo, why would you do that, Will? Like, we so cool. Like, and it wasn't until, you know, I had a conversation with a female friend of mine that, you know, got a little drunk and boundaries was crossed a little bit or whatever, and you know, we sat down and we had that conversation. She's like, yo, Will, you so much better than that. It's like, I viewed you.
Ooh, that's the woman right there, honey.
I viewed you so much more than that, you know, and I valued our relationship to the point where it's like I would think that you would never look at me like that. She was like, have I ever looked at you and said that I could fuck this nigga? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I'm attractive and I know and I know you a dude. So I know that, you know, you would feel that way too. But she was just, at the end of the day, I feel like our relationship and the value that I at least put on it was more than just you trying to, you know, type shit. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, and she wasn't hurt, you know what I'm saying? But it was more like, it was just disappointing because, I mean, you got to think about it. Like, put yourself in the position of a woman, right?
Right.
You wake up in the morning, you get dressed, put your clothes on and shit, some little bummy shit. You was just going down the street to 7-Eleven real quick.
Okay.
How many niggas try to holler at you in between leaving your house and going to 7-Eleven, right? Right?
I don't have that problem.
I mean, you don't have that. I deny. Don't. So you trying to play humble for the radio, and that's cool.
I don't.
But
I get it. I get what you're saying.
But
okay.
Long story short, women deal with consistent and constant. Hey, yo, mom. Hey, let me get up with you. Hey, let me get your numbers. Hey, shorty, you look good as shit with. Every day, like on average, maybe like 5 to 10 niggas. Like, you feel what I'm saying? A day, like, right? So it's just like when you get that energy all the time. Niggas trying to fuck, niggas trying to fuck, niggas trying to fuck, niggas trying to fuck. And then you meet this one nigga. It's like, damn, this nigga don't even want to fuck me. He just cool.
Let me tell you the crazy part about that is women will want to fuck you more if you don't
100%,
press it.
100%.
Don't watch.
And that's what,
Let's go on a date.
100%.
You don't press me.
100%.
We go back to one of our homes. Mm-hmm. It's not guaranteed, but you probably gonna get the pussy because you didn't even press it, and that's just really turning me on.
And that was part of her conversation. She was like, Will, you gotta understand, like when she was like, yo, Will, you so much better than that. She was like, you gotta understand your strengths. You the type of dude that's gonna get it just off the strength. Cause you. She was like, it could have happened at some point in time, yeah. But let that happen organically though. You an organic nigga.
Right.
You should let that come to you, cause it will. Your energy and your charisma and everything you got, it's gonna come to you, bro. And when she told me that, it changed my life. It changed just the way I even approach women now. So I could be cool with a jump. You could come through the crib. You could even sleep in my bed, and I'm not gonna try you. I won't. 100% I won't.
In the bed though?
100% I won't even try. And I have people that can contest to that.
Okay.
I'm like, man,
that.
Will ain't never tried nothing with me. He ain't never like. He never went smacking me.
Important.
But
it's so important.
It was from the lesson of me being thirsty for some coochie, and when I should have just stayed in the friend zone and kept it right there. And if it moved out of there, we would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? But now I done made the situation awkward because it's like, she was still trying to warm up to me as a friend. You
kind of got to read the room a little bit.
Read the room.
Read the fucking room, okay?
Bro.
If she's trying to talk to you and she's trying to vibe with you, or you guys were previously vibing and getting deeper than just sex, don't go into the first date and try to just fuck her.
Bye.
Like, no, give me the same energy that she was giving me weeks before this led up to this date.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So...
But yeah, so I mean, just
shout out to her for opening your eyes.
To this day, man. To this day, shout out to her. And we still like my right hand to this day. Like I still fuck with Shorty, like, cause she just I fuck with all the women that have planted seeds in my life for me to become better, bro. And that was a seed right there, cause I'm telling you, like the moment that I just started.
Would you consider being with her?
Nah.
Oh.
I wouldn't even want, cause
Did y'all ever have sex?
No.
Never had sex? Mm-mm. She schooled your ass and then still didn't give you no pussy.
I mean, I never pressed it.
Sacrifices you make. That's the sacrifice you make for being thirsty.
That's 100%. But you got to also think too, it's just like the moment that I took that, even just took it away from just my mind and just allowed that relationship to be what it was. I didn't even want to do that no more. I value you so much as a person and bringing that growth and planting those seeds into my life. Like, yo, that's not for us.
Right.
And I always tell people, like, I think that relationships end up bad or they go bad because we try to place what we want the relationship to be on it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Versus like, let's just see what this could be.
Exactly.
And we end up being better as friends than we ever could have been on some romantic. That's just in my eyes. So I never wanted to even try that again. Not that I was so shattered and she shut me down that I just don't want to do that no more. It was more like, nah, you know what?
An eye opener.
It was an eye opener. Like, yo, you know what? Shorty just might be, and that's the reason why now I'm able to be friends with so many women, and it just be that because it's just like I don't try to. I'm not even giving the vibes like I'm trying to slang some shit on your back. Right. I'm just trying to shake your hand.
Even if I might be.
Even if I might be, I'm not even going to lead with that. You know what I'm saying? It's not even going to come out. If it never comes up in conversation, it'll just be a thought. You know what I'm saying? It'll just be a thought and it'll stay there. Sometimes things are better as a thought. You know what I'm saying? So understand, like, even though friend zone, I feel like getting friend zoned has a negative connotation towards it because that's how we view it. This is
Right.
somebody I want to be with, and they don't want to be with me.
Yeah, it's the letdown.
It's the letdown.
It's your
the
confidence.
letdown. Yeah,
It's the ego that someone's shooting down that, oh, I can't fuck with them.
Exactly.
Oh, they don't want to fuck with me. I think that's hard for people to realize.
But it's two sides to every coin. You got to understand the power in friend zone sometimes.
Man. Sometimes the friendship can be more valuable than
way
the,
more
than the,
valuable.
than
You
the
could put me in
intimate relationship.
You could put me in way better positions. You can give me advice that I probably wouldn't be able to get from a female that I'm dating. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can come to you and be like, "Hey, yo, shorty hit me with the da 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 da." What's that mean? Oh shit, that means she da 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 da.
Right.
I fuck with you. Thank you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Now you put me on my toes. You feel what I'm saying? But if I had to just came with you like, "Hey, shorty, I'm trying to put my dick on your back," then it'd be like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? You fucked that up.
Instantly, I'm not attracted.
100%. 100%.
Instantly.
100%.
So I want to tell y'all, I want to have a little story time real quick. I've known this guy for a while. We actually used to work in the same area. And we would always pass each other by. Kind of never really spoke. I mean, we'd speak here and there. Fast forward about a year later, we start following each other on Instagram. And we're going back and forth. He's liking shit. I'm liking shit. He's messaging. I'm messaging. We finally decide to exchange numbers. So we exchange numbers. The vibe is good. The vibe is so good. The vibe is so good that I'm staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm talking to this man on FaceTime.
Look, at 28 years old, if I'm staying up on the phone past 12 o'clock with you, my nigga, because I value my little sleep that I get.
I value my sleep.
little 11 o'clock bedtime be serious, all right? I'm asleep.
I value my sleep. I'm kind of I don't know, I'm an old body, I feel like, because like I'm really, if I'm not asleep by 10, 11 o'clock, I'm up watching First 48.
Yeah.
So for me to have a conversation with this person, we did this for about 2 weeks, having conversations, just really vibing and really just like feeling each other, right? We talk about the shit that you talk about. What's your favorite shit? What you like to do?
Yeah.
We're talking about family. We're talking about businesses. We're talking about things that we want to expand into. We're just talking about shit that you talk about when shit is cool, right?
Right.
Tapping into sex here and there, but it's really not a major topic that we're talking about, right? Fast forward, he texts me, or no, we're on FaceTime, and he's like, "Be ready tomorrow by 8 o'clock. I am going to pick you up."
Big dog. Big dog. BDE. Big dog energy.
Big dog energy.
Big dog
right?
energy. You hear me?
If you want to wow me, that's what you got to do. You have to be assertive. You got to tell me I'm already a dominant woman. So when you come to me and you're like, look, and not only that, he remembered my favorite restaurant and made reservations at my favorite restaurant.
He remembered.
He remembered.
Ooh, that's a big R.
So he was listening. So I'm like, wow, I'm even more attractive. I love that. I love that energy. Give me that. If you're trying to pursue me and I'm trying to pursue you, give me that energy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm down. Next day comes. We go all throughout our day. Everything's normal. We're FaceTiming. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
Around 6 o'clock, he FaceTimes me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm on my way home to get dressed, get ready for the night." He's like, "Okay, me too. I'm about to be on my way home, get ready for the night." And then he's like, "I got to get home. And I have to shave my lower extremities for tonight."
Oh, Youngin said he had to shave his balls before the date?
I'm just lying.
Nah.
When I tell y'all that this was such left field, just going off of the conversations that we were having, it was just never like that.
Yeah.
So for him to say that was just like...
So y'all never had, hold on. So y'all never had no conversation was like, so what you like?
We
like
never,
a little,
no.
Nothing. So nothing.
Nothing.
So youngin just came out the way and was like, "Yeah, I'm about to shave my balls before we go on this date."
I was so shocked, and not that that's not a vulgar thing. That's not something crazy to say. But to me,
it's
I
a
was just
creative way to say I'm
instantly-
trying to fuck, though.
Exactly.
That shit hard. This nigga smart.
That's exactly. And I'm like, wait, and I'm like, wait, hold on, lower extremities.
That's some smart shit.
I'm like, lower extremities. Make sure that this shit is.
You gotta look the definition. Had to Google the shit. What extremities? What the fuck is he talking about?
So I'm like, wait. So I'm like, did you? And this is exactly what I said. I'm like, did you really just say that?
Yeah.
He's like, what? He's like, do you have somebody in the car? I'm like, no, but that shit was mad corny. I do not like that.
Hold on, he said that shit. Hold on, that wasn't no text. He said that
We
shit.
were on FaceTime.
Oh, that's a wild nigga. Oh.
We were on FaceTime.
Y'all get wild. What's up with him?
We were on FaceTime,
Hey,
y'all.
he looked you in your eyes and said that.
I was like,
He's like, yeah, I gotta go home and shave my lower extremities.
I just
He
felt
must have
like-
said that shit like it was gonna be a line, dog. He knew you was
thought that
gonna
I
bite
was
on
gonna
that.
be like, oh, okay, cool, me too.
Yeah, I gotta shave my shit too.
Right, like what? So that shit really threw me off, and it was like, oh, there's more. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
So after I told him, I'm like, that's just real corny to me. I just really didn't fuck with that.
Yeah.
So an hour later, it's probably like an hour before our date or before he's supposed to pick me up.
Uh-huh.
He's like, hey, I am going to actually have dinner at my mom's house. We're gonna have to reschedule.
Wait, hold on.
Damn.
I was supposed to go on the date?
Yes. The man who I was supposed to go on a date, who literally had just said, I'm on my way home to shave my lower extremities, was like, he was like, I'm actually going to have dinner at my mom's tonight. We're going to have to reschedule.
Damn.
I've never been shut down.
Player
Like,
of the
if
year.
I had a bomb drop button right now, I would literally drop a fucking bomb, bro. Exactly. I'm like,
hey,
okay.
Shout out to my man though.
Fuck him.
Nah, fuck him. It's fuck him, right?
It's fuck him.
Nah,
No, I'm just kidding. It's not fuck him.
No,
but
it's fuck him, right? But all right, me. So you know, I've been every nigga. So
I've been every nigga.
I've been every nigga. So on the ain't shit side on the scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he got that shit. He hit you with
yeah.
the like the creative, like, yo, I'm about to shave my balls because I'm trying to fuck, right? And then when you try like turn him down and he knew he wasn't about to get no pussy, he like, yeah, I'm about to go fuck with my mom though.
Like what?
It did. That's, you know, that ain't nothing but code for like, I'm about to go fuck with this other shorty that's about to give me some butt.
Who's going to let me fuck? Exactly.
This nigga's
people must think women are, or men must think that women are stupid. But let me tell you, when you run into a bitch like me, I am far from stupid.
I don't think it's that he thought you was stupid. I think he just was trying to play off the fact that he ain't about to get no ass, but he gonna get some ass, right?
Right.
But ain't nobody gonna tell you that.
But
right.
You still could have taken her out on a date and got some ass somewhere else.
Thank you.
Why would I do that?
You.
Why would you not?
All right, okay, you know I've been every nigga. All right, so all right, so in my ain't shit days, right? Because I've learned how to use dates to my advantage, even with the dates that I'm not about to get ass on, right? But in my ain't shit days, right? The fuck I look like about to spend what on you, and then you ain't about to what? When I can go. Hey,
I'm sorry, y'all. There is no excuse. This man is a grown.
Yeah, he
grown.
He grown, so it's different. He
grown ass man, and it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, pussy is pussy.
100%.
Pussy is pussy.
That's a boss.
It's nothing. You've had pussy before, bro.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Like, this is not your first pussy.
All right, so let me
Relax.
say. So hold up, but
What the fuck?
let's debunk that though. Let's debunk that, right? See,
might be.
I think this is perfect though. It's perfect because it's like you able to provide the female perspective, right? And me being every nigga, I can provide, perspective of every
Right.
nigga, right? So I get that 100%. Like, I get that, but at the end of the day, right? Niggas, we have this thing in our mind, right? That pussy is pussy, and we understand that shit. But ain't no pussy like new pussy.
Well, guess what? Now you're never gonna know what this fucking pussy feels like.
I mean,
ever.
And you sometimes you take that L. You take that L, but niggas.
Yeah, hold that L.
Niggas gonna try to get some new pussy, but they always got the old pussy. Like, all right, fuck it. The new pussy fucked up. I ain't about to get that. So hey, what's up, old pussy?
I thought that was so lame. I thought that was so lame and so
I think
whack.
as a grown
Let
man,
me tell you how I
it's a
flipped
little
it,
wild.
though.
How you flip it? Let's
Let
hear
me
it.
tell you how I flipped it. So I let a little bit of time go by, and I text him and I said, you know what? That's totally fine. No, I didn't even say that's totally fine. I was like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you actually keep the reservation? I'm still going to go.
Wow. That's a wild lover.
Let me tell you.
Come on, flip it.
I'm not about to play with nobody.
Yeah, I'm about to play with you. This
I'm
is my
not.
favorite restaurant,
This is my
nigga.
motherfucking favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, this restaurant, if you guys don't know, Nick's on 2nd in Long Beach is fucking amazing. They have this butter cake. I wouldn't fucking miss out on that. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that reservation.
Yeah.
I may or may not go with a nigga.
Yeah. You went with a nigga?
I didn't go with it.
You going?
I didn't go with a nigga.
Who'd you go with then?
I went with a friend.
Who was the friend? Is it a girl or a nigga?
I went with a friend. We're gonna leave it there.
You got it.
We're gonna drop it there. I went with a friend.
Okay. Shout out to the friend. We see
I went
you.
with a friend.
Hey, player.
Literally, no, for real, just a friend. He's really just a friend. It was a male, just a friend, nothing sexual, no vibe, nothing like that.
It was just cool, so you didn't have to go by yourself. Type
Yeah,
shit.
and I needed this friend to actually have dinner with anyway, so that I wanted to
So you
kind of
flipped
bounce
it.
ideas for the podcast with him. So
100%.
it kind of worked out. That made him definitely feel a type of way.
He be all right.
He hit me with the okay period. Let me tell you, if a motherfucker add a period
to
at
it?
the end of a text message,
Period, poo.
they're hot.
They hot.
They're pissed.
Hey, but look though.
Like okay,
No. It was the letters okay.
In a period.
Okay,
but,
period.
But he can't even be mad though, cause we know you ain't go to your mom's house, bro. It's cool.
And
we
that's
know.
fine. You know, if you want to go outside, go outside. But
Ooh.
it is what it is.
So
yeah. So then he didn't text me. I didn't text him.
Yeah.
He hits me like the next day and was like, hey, I'm really sorry. I'm just in a weird space right now. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you in your weird space, bitch.
Hey, this nigga is a classic nigga.
Like, who do I look like? I got fucking boo the fucking fool tattooed on my head.
Hey, boo. Hey, look, man. I just got a lot going on right now. You know, my mom's and shit. She been in the hospital, and you know, my baby mother. She on my line. Like, I just need to clear my mind.
Bye. You're canceled.
I got the bars, don't I? You're crazy.
You're canceled.
I'm canceled.
Maybe somebody else, but not me. You can't run and play on me.
But how did you friend zone him after that, or what's the verdict on the?
You know what? Maybe one day. Right now, I'm still a little irritated, but we can be friends. I mean, at the end of the day, we really talked about some deep ass shit that I felt like we were like
Y'all was
really
vibing
gaining.
on?
We were vibing.
Yeah.
We were fucking vibing. So I'm
Yeah.
like, definitely, I can walk away with this. Give me a couple of weeks.
But
we can friend zone it
He
out.
fucked up because he was thirsting for the shit when
He
we
was-
should have just kept it where it was at.
Missing out on a good friendship, being thirsty for the pussy.
And you
That's
would have
what
got
it
it
gets you.
anyway.
Maybe I'm not opposed to sex on the first date. Let me
Talk your shit.
say that.
Talk your shit.
Let me say that. I think a lot of women are embarrassed to
ladies,
admit that.
listen, this a real woman right here, ladies. You better listen
It doesn't
to her.
make me any more real than a woman who holds out for 3 months.
Come
or
on now.
whatever your combination is to your lock.
Yeah. Let me hype
But
you
me
up.
personally, if I'm feeling you and I want to fuck you and
Yeah.
we're on our first date and I want to fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you. That's
Throw
just
it.
how I.
I'm
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
I don't need a hype man to my fuck on the first
Hey,
night.
I'm just saying though. Say it with your chest, short. Nigga, if I want to fuck the nigga, I'ma fuck the nigga.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know. That's just me. So
Everybody should
if I'm
feel like
not-
that. We grown.
if I'm not feeling you. That's just how it is.
Don't try to make me wait 3 months because you think that's gonna make you a classy lady.
Y'all, look, there is no, and let me just tell y'all, there is no fucking time limit to women think that it's so funny. Women think that like if I don't fuck him for 3 months and 10 days, he gonna fucking marry me. Girl, bull.
Fuck no.
That nigga
will
you can
fuck
hold
you
out
on
for
that
a
third
year.
month in 2 days and be out on the third. You better stop tripping.
Period. He will
Tripping out
drop
here.
you. He will drop your ass.
Let me
still.
tell you.
But I do understand that you get time to build a connection, you get time to build a friendship, you get time to lead up. I'm sorry, but when I really fuck with somebody and I really fuck with you and I'm horny, I'm just trying to fuck.
Throw it.
I'm not trying to
Throw that shit and I'ma
No.
catch it. Fuck you talking about.
up. But yeah, so moral of the story is, y'all, please stop being thirsty for sex.
Nah, 100%.
It's just sex.
just sex.
It's so much more important to get to know somebody and really know their mental and what they're on prior to giving them that sexual energy.
Yeah.
Get to know them. But if y'all are vibing, by all means, if y'all are vibing, the vibe is cool, or y'all know what it's gonna be, Do what you do.
I'm gonna tell y'all niggas a secret, bro.
Read the room.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, bro. Hey, well, I'm gonna jump off the cliff with this one, but let me tell you, it's a rhyme to my reason. Beat y'all dick before y'all go out on these dates. Beat your dick when you go on a date.
Please,
And
y'all.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because shit, it might put everything in perspective for you. Let's say we about to go on a date. Shorty.
What's it called? That's called something.
What? Beating your dick before you go on a date?
It's called something. Fuck.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. For me, it's called a
Post
realization.
nut clarity.
Post nut clarity. Date.
Post nut clarity.
Hey, you better come with the trademarks today, my nigga.
Post nut clarity.
God, let me tell you.
Get post nut clarity, y'all.
I'm about to write that down. Post nut.
No, it's very important.
That was a good one. Post nut
very
clarity.
important.
Let me explain that. All right. So I'm really writing that shit down. That was hard. So with the post nut clarity, right? Let's say you about to go on a date. Shorty bad as damn. I'm gonna fuck the shit out Shorty
Period.
tonight, right? I know I'm about to take her out. We about to go to motherfucking Ocean Prime, nigga. We about to motherfucking spin this bag. She gonna be like, oh, I never been here before. She gonna give me his ass. She coming with this
Bitches
shit.
love Ocean Prime. Bitches love Ocean Prime for
Fuck,
real.
100%. So do the motherfucking right. Beat your dick though before you do that, right? That shit put like for me. If I don't really want to go on a date, I'm gonna beat my dick to figure out. After I beat my dick, if I don't even really fuck with Shorty. Like,
Wow.
I don't even really fuck with Shorty like that.
Hell no.
But that'll push it. If I beat my dick and I still like, man, I still want to kick it with Shorty. Because I'm the type of nigga, I like being in women company. It don't even gotta be, you know what I'm saying, all of that. Like, I done had enough ass to last me. I done forgot about more ass than niggas than hit.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm
Y'all
saying?
see,
Nah,
y'all, this not your first pussy.
100%.
Relax.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna beat my dick before the. Shout out to my man Embry, because I might have got him in trouble just now. But shout out to my man because he gave me that. But he's in a relationship now. But back in the day when we was running together, he, that was a little gem he dropped on me. Beat your dick before you go on a date, because that show you if you really want to go on a date or you really don't. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I feel like niggas is fucking it up. Because they going on these dates with these jumps, knowing that they just trying to fuck. And you fucking it up for a nigga like me that's going to take that date and really spend that shit to some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't give, because nigga like me, I'm going to go on a date with you and I ain't expecting no ass. I go on 3 dates with you and don't expect no ass. But you know what I'm going to do with the date though? I'm going to make you fall in love with me. I'm like, man, I love this nigga. This nigga funny as shit.
That's really what
He
you got to
cool
do.
as shit.
Like,
Yeah, you got to use them dates to your advantage. Because you could you could take a joint on a date, hit her on the first date, right? And then y'all end up not even like really talking no more woo woo.
Right.
Or I could go on a couple dates and not get no ass, but I get consistent ass now. Cause guess what? You love me.
right.
Mm-hmm.
No, and
You fuck
ain't no
with me
fucking,
now.
ain't no
You
bigger
fuck with me.
freak than when she really fuck
When
with
she
you.
fuck with
and
you?
when she really
And I'm
fuck
at the,
with you,
I'm
love
at,
you.
I'm at the age where I need you to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I need you to
Period.
fuck. I need solid niggas in my corner. It's not like jumps. You feel me? You gotta fuck with me.
Right.
So it's like, I'm gonna put myself in a position for a jump to fuck with me versus just the jump to be like, he's cool enough to get some ass tonight. But I
Right.
don't know if I'm gonna give him no ass no more though.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've
Come
done
on now.
that too.
Come on now. I've been around the block, shorty.
Right. Now tell me,
Mhm.
what are signs that you're being friend zoned?
Boom. Okay. I think communication is the biggest sign of you being friend zone. When you start, communicating how you feel about shit and like, I think you said and she hits you with that's cute. The communication is just not the same. I think that's the first tell sign of like, all right, we ain't on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of niggas don't catch that communication. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't catch the signs of the shit that like when a shorty not really fucking with you for real.
Men do
right?
not catch it.
100%. But see, me being blessed and not trying to make every girl my fuck buddy, I talk to them. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they going through shit with niggas, I'm listening. When I'm going through shit with jumps and I'm asking them their advice, I'm listening.
Right.
I know what it's like for a jump when she not fucking with me. But I think the biggest two signs is energy and communication, my nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't all that being busy in the world.
I say that all the time. Look, I said delayed responses.
Yeah.
It's no way. It's no way.
When
If she's giving you off like 5-hour delayed energy,
She ain't fucking
she
with
ain't
you.
feeling
Or
you, bro.
she just got too much on her plate. You just one of the Joneses is like she fuck with you when she bored.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I don't need that kind of energy. I need you when you see my name cross the junk, you damn near hop up out your shit.
Right.
Like, that motherfucker. Oh,
That's that,
what?
That's that shit.
Hey boy, what you doing?
Hey, babe.
Yeah, quick. I'm talking about quick with it.
Right.
I need you to be quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick. Like if I fuck with you, I'm quick with the text back. If I'm not, then I'm gonna get back with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing too. You gotta realize as a human, you're not the only person that feel how you feel. So
Right.
sometimes we gotta take how we feel and apply it to other people. You know what I'm saying? If when I'm not fucking with a junk, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and I can see that in what she doing to me. Clearly, she not fucking with me.
Right.
And niggas are like I always say, I'm the king of press. I'm gonna press you. You feel what I'm saying? But also learning that it's an art to it. You gotta know like when you
read the room.
read the room. It's an
Read the
art to
room.
it. You gotta know when you pressing because I'm a press. I'm not going halfway flirting or nothing like that. Man, what's up? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And if off of my like, yeah, what's up? If you give me
That's aggression.
you got it. I mean,
okay.
it's I'm an R&B singer, so it's like I got my soft sensitive side, but I think on the regular, I'm just a little. I'm not playing with you, boo. Like,
Right.
'cause
And ladies, don't be afraid to be honest.
Be
you know
honest,
what?
yo.
If a nigga is really pressing you and
Be
he's
honest
being
with this nigga.
he's being like persistent with it, let him
Let him
know.
know.
If you want,
I
I
ain't-
literally had to do this the other day. This guy has been trying to date me for a little bit. And partially I wasn't going to go forward because he is an associate of my son's dad. Now they're not best friends or anything. They just know each other from around the way. It was nothing serious like that. But I was like, you know what? That's really not the reason. I'm just forcing myself to find a reason. I'm really just not feeling it. So yeah, I was just like, I finally hit him and I was like, you know what? I think you're a cool ass person. I think your energy is cool, but I'm just really not interested right now.
Right.
And he respected that. And he was like, okay, thank you for letting me know. And yeah, so we can still be cool though.
Yeah.
I just don't want to fuck with you like that.
Why? And that's okay.
Yeah.
You
just
gotta
be honest.
Yeah, like I said, learn the power in the friend zone. Like learn the power in that. You
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying? Like it's big
There's
power.
nothing wrong with
It's
having
nothing
friends,
wrong.
y'all.
There's nothing wrong, dog. Cause guess what? Check this out. You not fucking with me? That's cool. We can be super friends. Let's be cool friends. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be invited to all the cookouts, all the birthday parties.
That part.
All that. And guess what? If you bad, 8 times out of 10, what you got? Bad friends.
Goodbye.
We lit. It's lit. We up. It's up with us. It's up. It's up. It's
Annoying.
up. Put me on. You ain't
No,
want me anyway.
but look, let me tell you. On the flip side, look, she catch you feeling somebody else at the family function. She probably gonna want to fuck with you just because that's how bitches are. It's like,
Yeah.
oh wait, hold on, no. Bring me back your attention real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to fuck with me no more, really?
Yeah.
But yeah,
But the moral of the story is, right?
right?
Friend zone, I get it. It can be fucked up. You know?
It's fucked up.
And that's and that's only if you look at it like that. Right?
Are you seeing the glass half empty or half full?
I'm a half
Which one?
full ass nigga. You feel what I'm
Really?
saying?
Okay.
Somebody took my situation and made better of it, right?
That part.
With everything. So in every situation, no matter if it don't go the way you want it to go or whatever, the glass is always half full. Guess what? We could be friends without devouring too much information. Like one of the girls, like, well, not the only girl that I have ever seen myself like, yo, you know what? Like on some real life, like even like looking past relationships and looking at like what I want at 29, the only girl that I really can say like, yo, I know I would marry this girl right now, right? Met her in driving school when I was like 19, right? And we didn't even, and I always wanted to be with this girl. Always wanted to talk to girls. Always wanted to fuck with this girl, bro. And even throughout us trying to talk and it not working or just whatever, it was always something, right? It just wouldn't work out. But through it all, we always just remain friends. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, it's just not like, why we can still be cool.
Not
then-
every person sent into your life is
It's
meant
meant-
for you to fuck or fuck with, or have a relationship
But
with.
check this out though, right? But the energy was there between us. Like
Right.
even in the midst of us trying to fucking, it just not working out. Like we can still be cool, right? 6 years down the road, boom, we end up just off some like random, kicked it off, and it's like, oh, and she looking at me like, oh, like you fit.
Right.
Long story short. Sometimes just wait. Be patient, my nigga.
Be patient.
Be patient.
Y'all, please
Take
be
that friend zone.
patient.
Take that friend zone and be a friend and actually be a friend, bro.
Be a friend.
You never know how that shit gonna turn out. You might end up, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like 9 years later, 10 years later, and it's like,
So yeah, about that wedding ring.
Right,
You feel what I'm
that
saying? Like
part.
we really having real conversations now, and like
Because y'all have
we
built a
develop
relationship. There's nothing
Long
wrong
story
with
short,
that.
y'all, take that friend zone for what it is. Roll out with that and see what it could be.
I love that. All right, y'all. So thank you for tuning in to Tasteless Radio. I am your host, Brittany Nicole,
And I'm William Casanova.
and it was amazing speaking with y'all today.
Y'all come back and see us, man. We're gonna talk about more shit next week for sure.